What's going on? This is JSN Live, and I'm really excited about this broadcast today. We're going to talk about Tyson Fury, Wilder. Are you going to be watching? I'm excited about it, and I have one of the, I would call, straight experts in boxing. We talk about this all the time. He schools me on this, and I'm excited to have him on here. But first off, I want to appreciate everybody for supporting the channel. Definitely supporting the channel. Appreciate that. We're making moves on the channel, man. And I appreciate the people who watching my videos. It takes a lot to put the videos down. So and also I appreciate my haters, man. My haters, you got to be there too. So I got to appreciate you. But I thank you. Thank you very much. Now I'm gonna put down the. Give me a second here. How you can support the channel. Bam. Right there, the Cash App. All right, give me 1 second here. See, I like to start off slow. I usually drink when I'm on live, but I'm gonna drink some water because tomorrow I'm gonna turn up. And we're gonna tell you our predictions at the end of this broadcast. But I'm excited, so just bear with me real quick. 1 second here. All right, so. All right, give me a second. All right, so I just want to give a shout out to one of our sponsors right here. Check this out. Our sponsors, afjcworldwide.com. That is afjcworldwide.com for our latest apparel, homeware, and drinkware. Definitely get a shirt for your husband, wife, doesn't matter. Again, check out afjcworldwide.com. That's right. Get that on the screen real quick now. Well, real quick, man. We're gonna get started, man, because I am so excited about getting this new guest on here, man. He's a contributor to the show. I can't wait to hear what he got to say about this fight. But real quick, let's get started. I gotta do my little starter real quick. Get it going. So, America loves watching trilogies. Boxing had numerous legends and legendary boxing trilogies over past centuries. You had Gotti versus Mickey Ward. You had Riddick Bowe versus Evander Holyfield. That was a good one, wasn't it? Facts. Muhammad Ali versus Ken Norton. No excuses. He had no excuses when he broke his jaw. Bam! No excuses. He said, can you hit any harder, sucker? That all you got? You had Manny Pacquiao versus Morales. If I'm saying his name right. That was a good one. Yes, Sugar Ray Leonard. Roberto Duran. Now, Sugar Ray, he got hit so hard he quit. He didn't do no Moss. He retired. He said, if somebody hitting like that with bricks, hands of stones, I got to get out of here. But he came back. That's what's important, right? And the best of all, in my opinion, I'm definitely going to ask my guest, but my opinion, Muhammad Ali and Frazier. Man, give it up to Muhammad Ali, man. Now, we may have to add Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder to this list. Now, Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder concluded their trilogy. It will actually conclude this Saturday. And guess what? Fury put his title, the WBC heavyweight title, on the line. And basically Wilder is looking to save face. Right? The road to this fight has been featured all sort of drama. It's like a soap opera, right? Yeah, Fury battling addiction and depression. That's why I don't know. I picked him to win the last fight. I did. Oppose a lot of boxing enthusiasts. I picked him, but he has a demon. What shall I talk about later? Right? He found himself weighing over 300 pounds. He made a life-changing decision to get back on track, and boy, he did. After Fury worked his way back into shape, he fought one of the toughest fighters that this generation ever saw. And he beat him by points, but got knocked down twice. So this is why I'm very, very excited about this. The past month, or was it last year? He fought Wilder again. And he put them paws on him.
Boom, perfect timing.
Right? He put them paws on him. He had Wilder talking all sorts of crazy. I'm telling you, man, that's the new Undertaker, man, for real. Straight up, Undertaker. Ain't no joke. Fury got that fight. Man, I'm trying to make money here. And let me see here, man. Let me give me a second, Rose. And people keep calling me. All right, whatever. It happens. Man, I'm working. But anyway, I'm sitting there texting people saying, don't call me right now. No respect at all. But anyway, I'm not gonna give my my views right now. I'm not gonna do that. But no further ado, let me get my guests on here. Let's get started. What a thrill, man. What's going on, man?
Man, what's going on, man? I'm excited, man. What's up?
I'm getting bothered, man. I'm sorry. My people still calling me, man. They're calling me.
Hey, man, they calling you
broadcast.
to come back to the street.
Jeez. This is crazy.
Man, what's going on, Josie? Man, what is going on in the world of these fights, man? What's about to happen, man?
Man, listen, first off, man, I'm excited to talk to you. Let me turn my ringer off, man, because this is not good. Let me turn that ringer off. But I'm excited to talk to you, man. We talk all the time, man, and I really highly respect your boxing knowledge. You know, you ain't always right though, but you sound good while you do it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, I may be wrong, but I'm never in doubt. Remember that. Never in doubt. Never in doubt.
But I will say, your history of boxing is beyond, all them fights, man.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to put respect on your name.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you.
Yes. How was your day today, man? How was your day?
Oh, man, it was good, man. I did some work today. I spent a lot of time with my son, which is good. So he was with his dad while his dad was working. So I mean, it was a great day, man.
It's always good when you the person he looks up to you and he see you out there working. You know what I'm saying?
That's
a great feeling. Yeah, man. So what I wanted to do, first off, I want to unpack. I want to watch the weigh-in. We're gonna watch it together. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, good. This will be my first time seeing it, so this will be good. Let's do it.
Yeah. So we're gonna check that out, and then after that, we're gonna talk about the fight and give our predictions. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
All right. Let me pull it up. All right, here we go. Oh, let me back out of here. Oh man. Yep. I'm excited about seeing this fight though, man. You checking it out?
I'm gonna check it out. Yeah. I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah.
I love heavyweight stuff. Especially when there's two guys that are good. I like to see that. If it's some nameless buster, I might not watch it. But
Yeah,
these guys got names, they got reputations. I want to see it.
I've been waiting for this for a minute too. All right, here we go, right here.
As we prepare to weigh in our fighters for the main event, let's take a closer look at this World Championship trilogy. It's Fury versus Wilder 3.
I've already beaten the guy twice before, so beat him 3 times in a row. Great. I don't care what Wilder said in the past. I'm there to do a job, collect me money, go home in one piece.
He couldn't knock me out. He couldn't knock me out even on my worst night. Because if the roles were reversed and he felt the way I felt, someone would be calling 911. I'm looking forward to presenting to the world the rejuvenated Deontay Wilder.
He probably wants to go down in history as a legend, so-called whatever. And you know all the cliche that people say.
He don't want it as hard as I want it.
You got the freight train versus the 18-wheeler. Carnage and mayhem.
The power of my right hand, some people say, is the power of God. And if you get touched by it, you would be baptized.
You're all about to witness history. It's been a long time since a heavyweight trilogy has happened. Riddick Bowe, Vander Holyfield, Muhammad Ali, and Joe Frazier.
You want a moment where you can't take your eyes off the screen because you're so afraid that if you do 1 second that you're going to miss the best moment of your life.
Because me, Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King, is going to obliterate Deontay Wilder. Finish him forever.
You have to be perfect for 12 rounds. I only have to be perfect for 2 seconds.
Someone's getting knocked the out.
Don't blink.
Whoa.
Well, fans, it's time to bring out our fighters for the main event of the evening, brought to you by Bob Arab's Top Rank Incorporated. Frank Warren on behalf of Queensberry Promotions, Bomb Squad Promotions, and...
Hold on, I'm gonna put you up there. Give me a second. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, what was you saying? I'm gonna put you up on the screen with the video.
Oh, I just want to see what they look like, man.
Oh yeah, okay.
You know, they're hyping it up, but I want to see what they look like. I want to see what kind of shape Tyson Fury is in. Because he's a man like me. He like chips and cheeseburgers and milkshakes.
That's a fact. All right, let me all right, there we go. I'm gonna try to put both of us on the screen. There we go. That's what
there we go. That's what's up.
All right, here we go.
TGB Promotions and a Premier Boxing Champions presentation and sponsored by FanDuel Sportsbook. All right, fans, here we go, bringing our fighters to the stage at this time. First, the challenger, standing at 6 feet 7 inches from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. In his 12th world title appearance, here is the former WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder.
Yeah.
Where you at? I can't see. Where you at?
Oh, there he is.
Oh,
Well,
there he is.
And his opponent is the defending world champion, standing at 6 feet 9 inches, hailing from Manchester, England, now fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada. The current WBC and lineal heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
Let's go. That's what I've been waiting for.
And it's time to bring our fighters to the scale at this time. Fury versus Wilder, 12 rounds for the WBC and lineal heavyweight championship of the world. First, the challenger, seeking to avenge his only loss. Here is the hard-hitting former WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the bronze bomber, Deontay Wilder.
What's swole? What's swole? Ah! What's swole?
Man, look at them shoulders.
238. Deontay Wilder weighs in at 238 pounds. 238 for the challenger, the bronze bomber, Deontay Wilder.
Looking like a free safety in the NFL.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the defending champion, in fact, the two-time heavyweight champion of the world, here is the colorful and popular, undefeated WBC and lineal heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
This is what Tyson Fury looking like.
Bag of donuts.
And man, that boy looking like potato salad, but that's all right. He can fight like a mother.
With a keg of beer on the side.
277. 277 pounds. 277 for the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
Let me see that gut, Tyson. I want to see that gut.
There they are, ladies and gentlemen. It's the World Championship Heavyweight Trilogy. Fury versus Wilder 3 at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Tomorrow night, live on pay-per-view, ESPN and Fox Sports pay-per-view.
Nervous energy. You better have it. You better bring your pep though. You better bring your pep though. That's it.
I'm ready.
They waved the hat. Did they wave the hat as well?
Deontay Wilder. Everything you did in this camp was with a purpose. What was the intent of bulking up to the heaviest of your career at 238 pounds?
Well, you know, the weight just came on, you know, just I wanted to look sexy and feel sexy. I taste sexy as well. You know, I'm bench pressing over a little over 350, so whatever his weights come in, I can lay on my back and lift him. So it won't be none of that, you know, rushing me and putting all this weight on me and different things like that. But most of all, man, we just wanted to have fun in camp. It was a joyful camp. It was a loving camp. And we had a lot of great time, you know what I mean? The time that we was giving, you know, it was an advantage for us to be able to train and to make things, they say we practice for perfect, and some would say you practice for permanent, and that's what we did.
There's a stillness about you. You mentioned the word calm. How important is calm in getting a victory over Tyson Fury on Saturday night?
Calmness is the key to the storm. You know, I know that when I'm not calm, my mind is cloudy. So when your mind is clouded, it allows you to make bad decisions. But when you're calm, you can weather the storm. When you're calm, you're able to see certain things and you're able to decide, make great decisions. And I'm looking to be calm this fight so I can make the great decision, so I can show the people what I'm all about. We have rejuvenated myself. We reinvented myself. Redemption is upon us. And I can't wait to show the world what I'm all about. I'm reintroducing myself to the world as Deontay Wilder.
Thank you very much. We're all looking forward to that fight. Now I walk over Tyson Fury, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. Tyson, you're both the heaviest that you've ever weighed. He answered what it meant for him to be this heavy. What does it mean for you to be this heavy on Saturday night?
It means total obliteration of a dosser. Total annihilation. That's what it means to me. 277 pounds. I'm going to put him in the Royal Infirmary after this fight. Don't worry about that.
Now, you changed drastically for the rematch with Sugar Hill Stewart in your corner. What kind of changes and improvements do you expect in Deontay now that he's got Malik Scott in his corner?
Nothing. It's one shithouse teaching another shithouse how to fight. Both a pack of losers, and they both ain't worth a sausage. So he couldn't teach him anything. Man couldn't fight himself, he was a shithouse. So when you got a shithouse teaching another shithouse how to fight, you're in for a real pack of shithouse cowards. Look at the state of him. His heart's rattling now. His balls have sunk up inside of him. There's a man here that's going to annihilate your daughter. Me, the Gypsy King. Tyson Fury's the name. And fucking fighting's the game. There ain't a man born from his mother's cunt can beat the Gypsy King. Never mind a sausage like that there.
Well, we apologize for the language, but for the rematch, you predicted exactly what would happen against Deontay and Tyson. Just the final question. How do you envision this trilogy ending?
You know what I'm saying?
With him severely hurt on the floor, smashed to bits. Looks like he's been run over by an 18-wheeler truck. He was complaining last time he had a cracked skull and an injured arm. Oh, I can't wait for Saturday night. I'm going to really severely damage him. He'd be unrecognisable after the fight. His little pretty wife down there will not recognise him. Don't worry about that. I'll send him home butchered, like a butcher's block.
All right, thank you very much. Well, we've heard from Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder. I can't wait. Kate, I'm sure you can't either.
Shit out.
Yeah, that's it.
That was some cold smack they were talking, man.
He was talking. Dude ain't even say nothing, man. He trying to stay calm, cool, and collected. That's what he said, right?
Man, calm, cool, collected. Well, let me just say this, man. It's going to be a very entertaining fight. You know, trilogies do make good fights. You know, and traditionally, well, I don't want to say. Well, I'll say this. Traditionally, out of trilogies, really the real fight is the second fight. You know, this is what we call a rubber match. This is going to decide who is the winner, but really the person that wins the second one is the real deal. Is the real deal. Just remember
really?
that.
Why do you say that?
Well,
just curious.
When you got a trilogy, the first fight usually is an upset. Something unexpected has happened. That's usually why they're going to have a 2. And usually in the number 2, they give it everything they have. But I mean, that might not be the case because in I'm wrong on that. In with Norton, the third fight was a low, but the second one was a high. But with Ali and Frazier, the third one was super high, super intense. It's probably the toughest fight ever seen on. Have you seen it on video? Have you watched it?
Yeah.
It's probably the toughest fight ever. You can't even believe the damage they're putting out to each other. It's like, y'all ain't even got to do this. And they're like, yes, we do.
Right, right.
So,
yeah, I mean, I'm trying to, when you're talking, I'm sitting there trying to reminisce about the fights. I know I saw Sugar Ray and Duran, but I remember the third fight wasn't that spectacular to me. So you're on to something. Okay.
Yeah. So like, except with Ali and Frazier, the third was in outer space. But
what about Bo and Evander? I'm trying to think.
I think the second
which
fight
one
where the guy
had like
came
the best
down?
round? See, I'm trying to think. Which fight had like the best round? They voted like it's the best round in boxing ever. With Bo.
Which one that was?
We may have to pull that up. We're going to check that fight out.
But I know I have watched interviews with Evander Holyfield, and he was like, "Man, I just had it. I don't know why the coach was telling me. I just felt like I had to knock out Riddick Bowe, and we just stood there all night, bam, 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 bam. You know what I mean? Because their pride was on the line. Sometimes it's just like that. He was like, I just felt like I had to knock out George Foreman. I'm like, bro, don't stand in front of George Foreman, man. It's like standing in front of a train.
See, that's why I think this fight is like that. I mean, I think there's prize on the line, both of them, actually. You know, hold on, my thing froze on me. Yeah, I think that Wilder is prize on the line. And then he said something about his wife. I don't know if you caught it during the
I did catch that.
I did catch that. That would piss me off, man. I mean, Fury's doing a good job because he's trying to get in his head because he knows he can play these mind games, and he beat him already. So right, So he wanted him to swing wild. He wanted him to have that lack of footwork.
Well,
He want that revenge. So he's playing mind games.
well,
You
like
know.
when I look at a Deontay's a very physical guy. You know,
Mm-hmm.
he used to play football. You know, he's from the state of Alabama. You know, so he's got a lot of good things going on.
Mm-hmm.
However, some of the fundamentals that I look for in a fighter, I don't see them there. I think I want to say he's outmatched in skill. It's for him, it's going to take a tremendous amount of desire to get past the Tyson Fury because, Tyson Fury is a gypsy. Fighting is
Mm-hmm.
their life. He's
Mm-hmm.
named after Mike Tyson. I mean, boxing is his life. You see what I mean?
He know his
So,
stuff. Pay attention. Go ahead.
and so it's like a big deal to him. Wilder began fighting later in his career. That was his second sport, which is okay. But then he did mention about the right hand, But one thing we got to remember, okay, Tyson took the right hand, fell on the ground, got up, and started kicking butt. So, I mean, he said it's the touch. He's been touched by the hand of God.
Rose like the phoenix.
That's right.
Hashtag Undertaker. Continue.
And then I love that music. Wait, hit it again. Make that bell come up, man. Hold on, do the bell.
It was like, we gonna have to watch that. We gonna have to watch that knockout.
You need to bring that clip up because
We're gonna have to watch that knockout, bro.
He even said, that my right hand is a hand of God, and if they get hit, they've been baptized. Well, Tyson has been baptized already. Now, what are you gonna do with somebody like that done taking your best shot? You almost got to die for it, and I don't know if you want to do that.
Well, it seemed like he was wanting to die last time with his ear bleeding like that. He wanted to fight the end. I thought he was going to die then. I was watching it with my wife. I'm like, they better. I was standing up in the middle of the living room, like they need to stop this fight. Like, his blood trickling down his ear.
Mm-hmm.
He could. He was like,
he got ear holes.
Like, they're going to
man.
kill him.
That happen all the time. Happen in boxing and happen in football. You get ear holes, man. Somebody smash you so hard upside your head, you pop your eardrum, and now your equilibrium's off.
When he was doing all this, I was like, Ricky. I thought he was dead. I was going to die. I was like, please stop this fight, man. He looked so bad. And the biggest issue I had about the last fight is because he had so many excuses.
Yeah, I don't like that.
He was talking about Breland, which is a legend in boxing. He was saying he spiked his drink.
Ain't nobody spiked your drink. His uniform was too
man.
heavy. Tyson had something in his glove. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you say that, man, he misrepresented Alabama right there. I gotta talk to you, Deontay. Don't be doing that. That's not how we get down in Alabama. We don't do that. If the man
then he said his stuff was too heavy.
Come on, man. You
then
wore the stuff.
He said his all that little extra stuff he put on. He said it was too heavy. You knew that when you put it on in there.
Man.
You knew that.
Tyson Fury's fist was too heavy on the side of your head, man. The man beat you up, man.
Speaking of that, he's like the gloves was. It's funny because Holyfield believes him. Evander Holyfield, like, yeah, I was talking to him. You really could hear him talk. I was talking to him, and I kind of, if he's saying it's true, I'm like, come on, bruh. They hit him too many times and hit.
I ain't giving no excuse, and it is a dangerous sport, man. I don't think after you go through that sport, the front of your mouth don't work no more, man. You're not gonna be able to say words between your lips and your teeth. Don't put that Roy Jones on here, bro. Don't do that, man.
I ain't gonna do that. But you can't use your tongue right. You can't, when you out doing your thing with your wife, you can't even do this right. Can't get that right. Can't clap those cheeks right, man.
I'm sure you can still wait a minute now. I'm sure you can still clap the cheeks, man.
Oh, I ain't want to say it, but they can't do the thing with the face, the facial.
Oh, okay. Well, you know.
All right, so real quick, I'm gonna see if I can
Figure
pull
it
this
out.
up.
Pull up the
I got
clip.
talking code. You'll never know.
I got it.
I talking code, man. But I see you in the comments. Well, I'm about to get you on real quick. Hold on. All right. I see you holding. Yo, what's cracking?
Man, what's good, man?
Oh man, we just out here talking about this fight. I got this boxing genius over here, Will the Thrill. So happy he came on here.
He over there throwing that knowledge out, huh?
Oh man, he got this, man. He got this game. He's my boxing enthusiast now. He's my expert if I could get him on here.
Mm.
You know, he's so busy, man. I was begging him like, please, cuz, come on, man. you know. So what's up with you though, man? What you doing?
Oh man, I'm just coming from my son's football game. Hey,
Oh, okay.
you know,
Let me guess. You sound excited, so they must have won.
oh man, oh did they? They was playing the number 19 team. They were, they were ranked kind of low, but people ain't respecting them. But they came, punched them in the mouth. My son, he closed it out with a pick six.
What? For
Yeah.
real? Oh,
Yeah.
dude going to the league. Hey, Will the Thrill, man. Last week his son ran for 182 yards.
Man, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. That's big. That's big.
Man. All right, continue. I don't want to lose your thunder. So you said he got a pick six. What's the score?
I was 35-21.
Oh,
this
man, that's huge.
This team,
y'all on a 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, yep. They respect us now.
I can't wait to read the papers. You know what I'm saying? But real quick, man, we talking about Wilder Fury 3.
3.
Don't tell me your predictions yet, but what's your thoughts on it? Thomas.
My thought is, it's going to be a good fight. Man, you make it so hard to not predict, but I'll just say that I was about to make a prediction. It's going to be a great fight. Two giants out there.
Well, it sounds like you with your family, man. So I don't know if you're going to be here long, but just what's your prediction?
My prediction is that Wilder's going to come out there. You ever see Rocky 3?
Mm-hmm.
Rocky 3, he came out doing a different style. He out there jabbing, shaking, looking like Apollo Creed. And then once he started getting hit, he started going back to what he knows, which is just beat a punching bag and try to just swing for the fences. That's what I think is going to happen with Wilder. He's going to come out for about the first. I'll give him the first round.
Mm-hmm.
He'll look. They'll be talking about this is the new boxer. Oh man, and he worked.
You're breaking up a little bit
on his footwork, and they're going to have all this good stuff. Keep getting sock switch back to what he knows.
Okay. All right, what you got to say about that? Will?
Can you hear me?
I hear you good. What you got to say about what he's saying?
I think he's right that I'm going to be honest with you. I really hope we see a different Deontay Wilder this time. I'm anxious to see has he made the changes, I would be delighted to see if he's made the changes because I've discussed this with you before many times. There's some things in his style that I don't like. He hardly ever uses his left hand. So, what I'm going to be looking for in the first 3 rounds, I want to see if he's developed some lateral movements from side to side. Can he, as he retreats, it's this kind of thing where you step back and throw the right hand, step back, throw the right hand. Can he fight coming backwards? Has he developed any lateral movement? And is he going to be using his left hand, specifically the left hook? specifically the left hook, to keep Tyson from circling in that direction. If we can see that for 3 rounds and he can hold that, I think we're in for a very, very, very good fight. But those type of changes are hard to make. Those are hard changes to make. That's a far cry from what I've seen him. I hope he can do it. I don't know if he can. I'm looking for it, but I'm looking for that in the first 3 rounds. I want to see some lateral movement. I want to see some work from the left hand, and I want to see him be able to fight if he gets rushed by Tyson in his large weight, his massive size, and everything like that. I want to see, can he handle that?
Okay, so when you say he's because you're saying if he used the left hook, do you think Wilder? I mean, you think Fury is going to come forward, or you think he's going to be trying to do what he usually do? You know what I'm saying?
I think Fury is going to do what he usually does. You know, to be a big guy, he's very elusive. Okay, he is very. He doesn't fight like a big guy. I think when you first showed me his videos, I didn't want to believe that he could do the things that he can do. He does, and it's actually a compliment when I say this. Don't get mad. He does look like a bag of potato salad, but he moves like Muhammad Ali. Now that's hard to believe, and he can fight from the left hand and the right hand, but he don't look like he should be able to do that. He is an anomaly in that. All right, he's going to do those things. He's going to dance. He's going to be elusive. But if somebody wants to beat Wilder, okay, I don't know if the camera's backwards. This is my left hand, right? This is my right hand, right? All a person has to do is circle this way away, and they'll always beat Wilder because he can't turn that far to close that distance.
Yeah, that footwork, he can't.
The way you cure that, he got to develop a left hook, something that when the people move toward the left, they get punished for it. Then they're gonna bring it back in range. Now that takes years to develop. You do that, you gotta learn that in middle school. Man. You can't learn that between the last time and this time. That's a middle school thing. A guy that's got a good one like that is Floyd Mayweather. Floyd has a great check hook. You're not gonna go to that side on him, and when you try to rush him, I have seen him shake people up with that. He's got both sides. Deontay, I haven't seen both sides. So if he's developed it, I'm looking to see, even if he can do it for 3 rounds, that's going to be very strong, in my opinion. So that's what I'm looking for.
The issue with Deontay is he don't win any rounds, right?
Right.
So I think he's going to be sitting there trying to figure him out, and he's going to be losing these top rounds, and that might mess him up. You know what I mean? That's what he did the first fight, and he caught him because Tyson got too comfortable.
That's correct.
And what I'm worried about now is I'm hoping Fury's not too comfortable, you know, because he beat him twice.
Yep.
You know what I mean? He already know what to expect. He said it. He was like, he's only could do 2 things: either go backwards or forwards.
Well, with Fury's challenges, you know, he has some issues with drugs and prostitute and food, and so Fury like to have a good time. I hope that, you know, a credible source told me he had COVID or something. I hope he didn't become too distracted or relaxed.
That's what I'm worried about.
Deontay, he is out for blood. I mean, he's not playing around. The first round gonna tell me a lot. If I can see a left hook in the first round, if I can see a little lateral movement from Deontay, it's gonna be a good fight if I can see that. But then, just like Will Thomas said, okay, when Tyson Fury applies the pressure, puts the hook around his neck, leans on him, puts him on, because everybody learns new things. But when you get under pressure, you're gonna go to what you know how to do.
Yeah. And also, I have a. I don't know about what Wilder, because he's buff now. Like you saw, he look like a freaking Winter Soldier right now, right? He's probably in good shape, but he failed to realize when you exert yourself with those big muscles, you're taking more oxygen in.
That's right.
You know, so when he was 209, he can go the long route, but he got these bigger muscles. So and he's talking about, I'm gonna push him off. How long are you gonna be able to do that? Because he's naturally 300. He probably gonna be 300 tomorrow. You know what I mean? Because he probably dehydrated to get there. You know what I mean? So that's going to be interesting. But like I said, what I tell you is, I feel like if the only person that's going to beat Fury is Fury, if he ain't mentally in there, because that's what I'm worried about. Because like you said, alluded to, he has COVID in the summer. That's why they had to because they was going to fight in July. Then his daughter was sick,
Oh,
so
I hate
he
to
did
hear
not.
that.
Yeah, so he was in the hospital with her, and he only trained really for 5 weeks, and that's why everybody's saying, like, there's people, birdies around saying that he didn't really have a decent training camp. So that's what I'm kind of worried about. But he's defending himself. He's like, well, you don't need a long camp and da 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 da. But one thing I will say is everybody know their body, you know. So if he
Yeah.
knows his body, and it's gonna be interesting. See how you feel, because the last fight, if one of the excuses he said, he was like his legs wasn't feeling good before he put that stuff on. Tyson Fury. I mean, not the Fury, but Wilder. Which all the excuses he got, but
Oh, I can't stand all those excuses.
and now he's on this Zen Wusa stuff. He ain't talking. You know what I'm
Zen
saying?
Wusa.
Yeah, I think if Fury, because he talked about his wife, he said he said his wife's name, and that might piss you off, because that would have pissed me off, you know. And hopefully he can still stay calm during the fight, because if he get all, I'm gonna hurt him, and you gotta be calm when you fight, man. You know, you gotta see them like Spider-Man. You gotta see them punches coming. You know, if you so pissed off and if he's mad, that's when he starts swinging around, man, off balance.
And that's what he wants him to do. He wants him to
Mhm.
become emotionally involved in it. So,
I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play that last round of the second fight.
oh yeah, please play that, man. This is great.
I'm gonna check that out. Give me a second here.
I love this, man.
Share. Spotter, not down. I think that's it right there. All right, there we go. Let me see what this video is. I don't know. This might be somebody edited it.
Stream 85 plus channels and save up to $500 a year with YouTube TV. Try it free.
I didn't expect Tyson to get like smashed in the second knockdown and pop up like the Undertaker from wrestling. That was
I'm gonna play another video, but this
and he popped
somebody
up
edit
like
this one.
something out of a movie.
I don't like that one. Let me go. All right, just give me a second. I'm gonna find it while we're talking, because I don't want to I don't
Definitely.
want to get flagged.
Definitely.
But yeah. So let me ask you a question, man. Because we're talking about trilogy fights. What was your top 5 fights? I can name some, to get fresher memory. But you got Riddick Bowe, Evander Holyfield, Muhammad Ali, Ken Norton, Manny Pacquiao, Morales. Was that Eric Morales? Is that how you say his name? Sugar Ray, and Roberto Duran. I don't know this fighter. Who's Emil Griffin and Benny Parrott? I don't know who that is.
I don't
You know
remember that
that?
fight. No.
Okay. Arturo Gotti and Mickey Ward. That was a crazy one, wasn't it? You see that one?
I saw pieces of that. I didn't watch the whole thing.
Okay. We have Muhammad Ali as Frazier. I'm pretty sure that's my number one. What's your favorite one? Trilogy.
Number one is a Thriller in Manila. Ali and Frazier 3. It was the bloodbath, man. And then that fight, I mean, I seen Ali do some things, man. Like he just got off his toes and was like, "I'm just finna just fight you, bro. Like I'm
That
not gonna
first fight,
dance
though?
around. I'm just gonna fight you right here, man. It's finna be me and you, man. So somebody's finna see Jesus today.
Man, yo,
Who
that
is
first
it?
fight. Remember the first fight? I think it was the first fight when he knocked Ali down with that hook.
Yeah.
Man, I thought he murdered him.
Yeah.
Like it was so fast the way he threw that hook. He goes down and like bam, he like jumped into it.
Yeah.
Ugh. I'm gonna play that round, what they call like pretty much the round of the year, round of the decade, round of the century with
Let's see
Riddick
it.
Bowe. real quick. Let's see. Share. There we go. So many things you got to click. Okay.
Blow there, but the referee, despite the number of those low blows, has not taken a point away from Riddick Bowe as yet.
Round 10 begins. If they complete this round, Riddick Bowe will have gone just as far as he's ever gone before in a professional prize fight.
Riddick Bowe is able to land 3 good combinations now. Evander Holyfield can have his first visit to the campus. He's been a gentleman all this time. He can't understand someone being so dirty.
So you see Holyfield going down in this round, and Bowe stuns him with an uppercut. And just like that, the champion struggles to stay on his feet. What a heart by Holyfield.
He's going to stay on his feet.
He's hanging in there. Gets away from a right hand.
He all over him like a politician on a prostitute.
Holyfield somehow standing up, but staying too close to Bowe. Joe Cortez watching. Champion gets the benefit of the doubt.
That was a right uppercut that started that sequence.
Now Bowe has got to start all over again. And Holyfield weathers the storm and comes back throwing.
If Bowe starts over all over again, he can do it all over again.
Let's see if he has the patience. Evander Holyfield's incredible powers of recovery once again on display. Remember how he came back from the knockdown against Cooper and threw one of the great left hooks you've ever seen about 30 seconds later?
At that time, Evander
Boy, that boy Riddick Bowe had a nasty right uppercut.
still has no vision at all. That left jab has been the most devastating thing in his life.
Come on.
Bowe is only resting from all of those punches he threw.
And Holyfield goes back to the right-hand lead. It's been the only weapon which has been consistently good to him tonight.
1 minute left.
Don't rest. Rest with a jab. Bowe should be taking that kind of
There you
advice.
go.
Look at Holyfield. What a warrior.
Get him off.
Reversing the tide of the battle.
Man,
Yeah.
okay.
Now has Bowe wobbling.
Come
He
in.
lands the right hand. Everybody in the Thomas and Mack Center on their feet.
It doesn't bother Bowe because he knows he was only resting at that point. Evander Holyfield has got a heart. If he weighs 205, his heart weighs about 204.
This is an amazing show, guys. I don't think he can win the fight at this rate.
Oof.
But just to have recovered from that beating is astonishing, I think, to most of us at ringside.
If he can, Bowe goes right back to the left jab, start all over. Forget he's knocked this guy almost out. Go back to the left jab, start everything off. It can all happen again.
There you go.
This round should be greeted with a standing ovation at the end. You've seen the best of both men.
Oh my
Hand by
God.
Holyfield. And another. Round 10 continues after the bell.
Yeah, man.
Ah. Did you see that right
Yeah.
cross?
Yeah.
Ooh, man.
Riddick Bowe cannot talk right now, man. He cannot talk.
From that punch right there, huh?
From accumulation, man. He can't talk, man. He be like, ah. He sound like my little son, man.
All right, so real quick, I'm gonna try to find that round, and then we're gonna end it with our predictions, and we'll end it off there. But man, yeah. So you're saying your favorite fight was the trilogy with Muhammad and Frazier?
The Thriller and Vanilla.
Now, did you watch the Mickey Warwick fight?
I watched little clips
In
of
his
it. I
career?
didn't watch the whole thing.
Oh,
Just little
okay.
pieces of it.
Yeah, I'm just trying not to get a freaking strike here, man. I'm trying to find one I can put it on here. Yeah, but yeah, okay, I think this might be it. Let me see. Yeah, man. So I think I'm just worried about Fury. My predictions is I think Fury's gonna win. If his head is on right, I think he's gonna knock him out before the 6th round. I think they're gonna stop the fight. No, this ain't. Now, if they go 12 rounds and they giving it their all, that'd be great. That'd be great for boxing. You know what I mean?
It could go 12 rounds because what's his name gonna be trying to feel him out and everything, like that. Do that feel out thing, man.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so there's a video. Let me see if I play this one. Wait, this is a commentary from Wilder when he knocked the dude out. I swear, when he knocked him out, it felt like Apollo Creed. You remember when Rocky got back up and he was looking at him like he ain't want it anymore. He wanted to just finish the fight. He ain't have anymore. That's how I felt in that first fight. Let me pull it up real quick. All right, here we go. Well, like I said, I appreciate you getting on, man. You definitely know your boxing. Definitely would like to invite you on again. Let's see. Wilder. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Here we go. We live in this fight. We go to bell ring, 12th round. 12th and the final round. This is championship rounds, they call it. I thought all rounds are supposed to be championship, but somehow the last round is championship round. Here we go. We're filling each other out. I come to the mid session, planning my attack, trying to see some openings. We're going back and forth. We're dancing. Great dancing partners. Should be on America. Here we go. Fury landing a few shots. Here I am with the big boom boom. King rising from the dead. Inside I'm thinking like, all right, this is an amazing fight. He got up. It makes it even more intensifying and amazing. Here I am going in. I'm still thinking about it. You so anxious, so adrenaline rushing there. This is the 12th round, so we want to give it a great ending. And then here we is wrapping up.
Now you seeing it right there.
Referee breaks us up. Here go the big boys.
You see how he started coming
right here. He didn't want to let me go. Broke up again. 55 seconds left. What you gonna do? I'm always looking for that opportunity.
Look at his footwork.
To land a big right hand.
Look how he
again,
come forward. Look, see?
And I'm backing up. I'm trying to figure him out.
Should have never fought him again.
And right now we're just coasting.
He's saying this, but he didn't realize that dude was like Taskmaster, and he was reading what he was doing. He talked about he's trying to end the fight and run around, but he saw weakness.
At that moment, I just told you, Fury just started coming forward, and you could see Deontay was like, "Why you doing that? You're not supposed to do it. Aren't you afraid? I just hit you with a lightning bolt, aren't you? The thunderbolt just hit you. You're not scared." He's like, "You already electrocuted me. What you gonna do now? What you gonna knock me back down? I'm coming forward." Is it time for the predictions?
Yeah, it's time for the predictions. Let's go.
I see Tyson Fury winning the fight in round 8 by TKO. Round 8 by TKO. I do not think Deontay can make the type of improvements because we can't go back and take him back to 6th grade middle school and teach him how to go side to side and teach him how to. He's so stiff coming back. And remember, Fury is larger than him. Even now, he's buffed. The other guy is bigger. All he's got to do is walk right toward him. Game over.
Good stuff. Yeah, I tend to agree with you. I think Fury's going to win. I think it's going to be exciting couple rounds in the beginning because I think the first round Wilder's going to lose. I think he's going to try to read him. Now, I have two ideas because he do have a new trainer, so I don't know what his strategy is. I don't know why you got so big. Like that's going to help you because you're not naturally that big. But I do think Fury is going to knock him out by the 6th round. I think he's going to catch him, and I think it's going to be one of those deals where they stop the fight, and he's going to be mad that they stopped the fight.
Yeah,
in my opinion. I mean, like I said, he can't move side to side. If the dude holds you, it doesn't matter. It's still 300 pounds no matter how much you lift.
It's true. The other guy's taller than him.
Mm-hmm. And when he usually fight people, they're smaller, so he's punching down. You got to punch up this time, you know. And you said his jab wasn't really that great, you know. When he was punching, Tyson has a real good idea of the pocket. You know, he stays like 2 steps away. He can slip those punches. You know, he does a lot of feints, and it's going to work. He feints a lot, and he wins those rounds. And then if you try to get greedy, he's going to pow, pow, pow. He's going to charge you.
He's got lots of tools in his belt.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how much. I know Tyson went to the body. I mean, Tyson Fury went to the body a few times the last fight. As a matter of fact, he knocked him out on a body punch. You know, and one thing I heard Tyson say, he said, "If you hit that body, man, that tests their will." You know, no pun intended. You know, and that gets him. So I'm excited, but I'll say this: Wilder looks good. Like, you know, you look forward to seeing how much work the fighter did when they go up there, shirt off, like, you know, bam, this is gonna be a good fight, and then they do the stare down. But
I mean, after this, man, he need to go ahead and holler at Vince McMahon, see if he can get some of that money.
Man, he's gonna have to eat some humble pie tomorrow. I'm excited, man.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, I want to say, man, I appreciate you, Mr. Will, for coming on to the broadcast, man. You definitely made it great with your expertise. They're gonna look forward to you checking this out. Definitely hit the like, subscribe, and also hit that notification bell. And is there anything you want to promote while you on here, man?
Oh no, nothing I want to promote, man. Just had a great time on the show, man. I had a good time. Love talking about boxing. Love talking about heavyweights, old stuff, new stuff. I need to look at this new guy that just beat Joshua. I need to take a look at this guy from Ukraine. What is he all about, man? You know?
Yeah, Joshua shouldn't have. Oh wait, we can't leave without talking about Joshua, man. We can't go out, man. What you told me he messed up the bag? How you mess up the bag, man? How did he mess it up?
But listen, once Fury and Wilder fought that second time, the everybody wants to see Fury and Joshua. Mm-hmm. If Joshua fought anyone else, he should have fought somebody, a known buster, small payday, tune-up fight, so he could fight Tyson Fury. That's all the world want to see is Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua had 3 belts. Tyson Fury got the original lineal championship belt. They want to see a unification. Both of them from England. He messed up the money for the whole country. They could have went to Manchester and sold a bajillion.
You messed up my money, man.
They would have had me speaking in an accent.